good showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Hello and welcome to Joe Eilert Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana, the home field of the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
As the first down is still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Here we go.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Spinning out of the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Breaks free. Oh, he breaks free. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pump over the middle. It's Wolf. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Breaks loose at the 45. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Design quarterback run. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down.
Pace, 27, jump.
Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
18. Cool. Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. For a few-play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Toss play to the running back going left. First down and more. He's still running. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Snags the quick throw.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
gets set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job on the kick return at that time. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the handoff. He's got room to run. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Stevens. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech, to put them on top now. That's just nice execution. The quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Look out, room to run here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception. But it falls incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Breaks free. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Looking for some space. It's Stevens. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. It's complete on the crossing route. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He keeps it on a design run. Boom. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
On the field goal.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Looking to throw again. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Let's fly to the wideout. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. That play makes it 2nd and 10. QB keeper all the way. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Defense not pressing this time. Needs a completion here on 4th down. looking for a late deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.